This is True Buds, that Mary Jane, now we ain't new to this. For my stoners and for my cannabis enthusiasts, never heard a show as good as this. Yeah, number one, it's the best. Bringing in many special guests in the industry of cannabis. Business owners to growers, even artists you know of. So sit back and just roll up, the perfect show for my smokers. True Buds.
What do you think's gonna be the craziest thing this year?
Ooh, good question. What do you think?
There's new concentrates coming out, but you got to beware of, beware of here's what a lot of people are doing, color remediation.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this. This is a bummer.
This is a bummer.
School me on this here.
Okay, so you can everybody wants nice. You look for nice color when you're looking at your concentrates.
Like light to beige kind of. You don't want like a dark hashy looking concentrate, right?
Some of them are darker, the sauces, because it's a full spectrum.
Right. So you want like a control.
You want to control them. It has to be harvested. Flower needs to be harvested at the right time and run at the right time. Anyway, it all comes down to color.
Right.
So if they're done properly and the color's like amber, and it's a nice color, it's got a nice nose, you're probably pretty good. But if it's really light and getting whiter,
like
white, they're taking the color out of it. You're taking like an inferior product and you're stripping it of color. You're also stripping it of flavor as well. So
with what are they stripping it with?
It's another chemical process.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a full-on process.
It's a full they run it through another tube and then you can it's all science stuff.
But it's all legit. It's
legit.
Yeah.
All to be.
It's all
it's
circulated. I'm saying like it's going to be that's already.
You're removing color and kind of tricking people into
thinking that it's a like
it's
top
higher
shelf,
or higher end product,
right?
But you're just kind of polishing turds,
right? So you like it, and on first glance, obviously, you look at the color, and then usually the nose is like
the
pretty,
nose will tell you,
yeah, like it's telling, and if it doesn't like hold, like if you smell it and you're like oh, like if it has like if it goes downhill, it's a good way to know. But sometimes like I feel like we've come across like concentrates where we've been like and then we've been stoked that it was light, it smelled like nice and fruity and good or whatever we were looking for, and then once we smoked it we were like what are we doing, like this is or it would, and then it like stains your shit and you're like
stained,
now I know this is cheap,
this is just refined,
there's been a couple of
garbage.
So I don't know how you really look out for that.
Yeah.
I guess like good brands and just look for like solid.
And the crazy thing about that though is you guys like know your shit about that, and it's still you can still
you still get tricked.
Still get a quick one slid by you, which is crazy.
Always get fooled.
But that's just what the game is, I guess. Shit.
You got to know. You got to try it all.
Yeah, that's really the way. That's the way to know is like you're testing and then you do a product review and then you'll know. If you got to crack a few eggs to make an omelet.
That's right.
That's
it.
This is True Buds, that Mary Jane, now we ain't new to this. For my stoners and for my cannabis enthusiasts, never heard a show as good as this. Yeah, number one, it's the best. Bringing in many special guests in the industry of cannabis. Business owners to growers, even artists you know of. So sit back and just roll up, the perfect show for my smokers. True Buds.